Hey everyone, it's Anthony from Pretty Printer here. In today's video, I want to give you a quick introduction to using F-strings in Python. So F-strings were introduced in Python 3.6, and as we all know, it's Python 3.7 at the time of recording this video. And they're a good way to kind of format strings with some data that you want to add in. So if you've watched my videos before, I mostly use the stir.format, but I'll show you how to use F-strings to replace them. And the reason why I'm making this video is because a couple of people in my comments have told me that I should be using F-strings, and I guess it's time for me to start using them. So F-strings are great because they allow you to put expressions in the middle of strings. So I'll give you an example with format and then the same example with an F-string. So I'll put my name here. So my name is Anthony. And I'll print a string. I'll say my name is, and then I'll put a placeholder, and I'll call .format and pass in my name. So if I run this, I see my name is Anthony. Well, it can get pretty long depending on how much information I have. So let's say if I have 5 placeholders, then I'd have 5 things here and it can get out of hand. But let's say I wanted to use an F-string. So to use an F-string, you start by placing the letter F. It can be lowercase or uppercase. And then the quotes, my name is, and then you have the placeholder just as before with the curly brackets. But the difference is this represents something that will be evaluated at runtime, so an expression. And the simplest thing that you can put in an expression is a variable. So I have the variable name here. So when I run this, I'm expecting to see my name is, and then whatever the value of name is here. So I'll comment this one out, and then I'll run it again. And I see my name is Anthony. And to prove that it works, I'll add my last name. And we see my name is Anthony Herbert. So in this, I was able to use the variable here inside of the string directly just by prepending the F. And if I change that to capital F, we'll see that it still works. I just like the lowercase f a little bit better. But as you can see, it's a really nice way to put variables in there. So if you have something like a dictionary, the process is the same. So let's do this. Name, Anthony. And then I can call the dictionary like this. Just make sure you use different quotes so they don't interfere with the quotes of the string. So I'm using double quotes for the dictionary key. And now when I run this, see my name is Anthony. So it's evaluating the dictionary and getting the value of the key name. I can also have a list, my list, Anthony, and then Herbert. And then I can use my list and then reference the index. So the 0th index, I see my name is Anthony. If I reference the first index, my name is Herbert. So as you can see, it's very simple to use, and you can have something else like 10 times 8 is 10 times 8. And let me just put some space around that so it looks a little bit better. But like I said, this is an expression, so it doesn't have to be a variable. It just needs to be something that can be evaluated. So just like that. And then when I run it, I see 10 times 8 is 80. So, these can be a little more complicated, but this is the basic idea. And this covers like 90% of the use cases. So as you can see, it saves a lot of writing when you're using this as opposed to format. And it's just a really nice thing. And it's actually much faster than format as well. So I hope this satisfies the people who were wondering why I didn't use F-strings. I'll use F-strings going forward in my videos. If you have any questions about F-strings, you can always leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time.